And I'm like, I don't think that men really care about that. I think, if anything,
No.
he'd be more intimidated if he...
By you.
Yeah.
You're scary because you're the parent.
Yeah.
I was always terrified of any, like, especially, like, prom dates and stuff.
Yeah.
I went to junior prom with my vice principal's daughter. My heart was pounding going into his house.
That would be scary,
I was like,
because that's the vice principal.
Oh, and even better, he would go to the gym every day. He was jacked and huge, like over 6 feet tall, like shredded, like, and like I was so scared, but he was so nice to me when I went to his house.
That's sweet.
Do you like this kid?
I have not met him yet. He has met...
You excited to meet him?
Not particularly.
Okay, so there's this one time where I met my ex's parents for the first time, and I guess you can steal the strategy if you want to.
Yes,
but
please.
I went there.
Give me all the advice.
So so I was having dinner with them, right? And in advance, her dad asked me what I wanted from this Indian place. Like, he specifically said, we're getting Indian food, right? And I was like, is that targeted? And then, but either way,
Oh, was it Sing's Cafe? Because they have really good food.
It was like, she lived.
You like
lived
butter
in
chicken,
Boston.
don't you?
Yeah. Anyways, like so.
I'm a Sauce-Pinier girl.
I think this is my own fault, but he asked me what spice level I want, and I chose the maximum spice level because I am really into spicy food. I assumed that it would be like white people spicy, it's like different scale, and also my ego, right? So I wanted the spiciest food, and we start having dinner, and I realize, oh shit, this is actually spicy. It's like real spicy. And the entire time I'm like sitting there trying not to shit myself while
like your mouth is throbbing.
Yeah, like meeting her parents, and I scarfed that whole thing down because I didn't want to like leave food.
Oh my god, but that's even worse.
Yeah.
Because like the faster you take it in, the like less time your body has to process.
Yeah, so and then I blew up their bathroom. So if you really want to fuck with him, just buy some really spicy food and make him feel obligated to have all of it.
I would never do that to a child.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Also, well, did you know? So from my upbringing, do you want to know what you're supposed to do with food?
What?
You never finish your whole plate. You always leave a little on the plate, and you never finish your whole drink. So then whomever has hosted you knows that you've been fully satiated. Whereas like if you finish your whole plate, they think they didn't give you enough food. If you finish your whole drink, they think that they didn't give you enough.
I never thought of it like that. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. Do you want to hear more manners tips from
Sure.
from
It would have been really
fancy
useful
white
to know that
ladies?
like a year ago.
I always would get yelled at by my dad for my elbows on the table, and I never stopped, and I still do when I do them. He stops yelling at me.
That's rooted in classism, because the reason why it's seen as rude is because sailors who were like mostly poor and working class, when you're on a ship, like they would have to put their elbows on the tables to stop the table from moving. So it became associated with like a lower class thing.
Whoa.
And, they come back home to all these, like, wealthy British aristocrats who see this as a lower class thing, so they tell their kids not to do it.
So the highest level of manners is not that, because, so say you go to, like, a picnic, right? And everyone else has their elbows on the table and is being really casual. You put your elbows on the table and you be really casual. You don't show up in a freaking ball gown with your, you know what I mean? Like, it's making the other people around you feel comfortable and sort of mirroring their manners.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes it is appropriate to put your elbows on the table and, kind of lean in.
Yeah.
If the other person is leaning in, you don't lean back and just be like that. Like imagine there's a table in front of us and you have your elbows on the table and you're leaning into me and I'm like pulling back and with my spine straight. Like it creates an awkwardness. So yeah. And then I was going to tell you something else about manners that I forgot. Table manners.
Speaking? or
Pardon me?
like speaking, like linguistics or whatever?
No.
Please, thank you. May I? Etc.
Yes, and that's something that really bugs me is people who say etc. I'm like, no, it's etc.
Latin.
etc.
Etc.
Yeah, no, I forgot. What were we talking about? Sorry, my brain gets...
Prom date. Coming to your house.
You were out to dinner with your... Oh, we were talking about how you shouldn't finish your food.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you this also. So this is something that my grandmother taught me. So when you go to a party, never show up hungry. Like you should always eat before you go. So you should always sample the food and like compliment the food. But you shouldn't show up ravenous.
Yeah.
Like you're not there to eat. Like you're there to socialize, and the food is just like to be sampled, not to be like.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, eat before you go.
I've heard that at weddings. That's what I'm told. I've only ever been told to eat before weddings. Not
That's because most
case you
weddings
don't
have terrible food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rubber chicken dinners is what my mom used to call them. Well, at the charity circuit anyway. You pay like $100 a plate and you get like chicken that that came out of a microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our other engineer here, Sean, he's getting married soon. I just did his RSVP yesterday. He gave it to me. I saw him yesterday, and he handed it to me. Really? And like I opened it up when I got home, and I was just like, "Oh, I wonder what the food is." Food will be buffet style. I was like, "Yes, yeah, I don't have to pick. Like this is awesome." Because I'm always like, "What do I do? The salmon or the steak? I never know." Like,
yeah, but you also don't know who's going to like sneeze or cough or like breathe.
Yeah,
and then you're gonna.
Yeah, so I never eat like buffet food.
Yeah,
I had some yesterday.
It's a really good way to get sick.
Yeah,
is eating out of a buffet.
I went to a buffet last night for dinner. I didn't know it was gonna be a buffet. So
eat before you go.
Yep.
Fill up your plate and then just like leave it alone.
Yeah.
See, when I was in DC, I was there on a school trip, right?
Yeah.
And the breakfasts were all buffet style.
Oh, of course.
Right.
That's always
and like
the grossest
I didn't want that. So every morning instead of doing the buffet style, I'd go out and I'd get a coffee from a cafe and have a cigarette with that. And honestly, it was probably healthier.
Yeah. And the watery eggs, the wet eggs.
Exactly. I wasn't
because
having
the
that.
Schaefer gets all the moisture and then it drips back onto the eggs and you have wet scrambled eggs and it's disgusting.
You just have to think about how many hands touch that same spoon and like how many people have breathed.
You know, someone like scratch their balls and grab the later. Like, yeah, right? Someone had their hands down their pants 5 minutes before and then or just went to the bathroom, didn't wash their hands straight to the buffet.
People leave the bathroom without washing their hands to trust anything.
Yep.
Like,
see, so do you understand now my food aversions?
Yeah.
Like I just don't like I just all these things run through my head whenever I have to eat food. I'm like, really? I have to do this again? Like, why do I have to do this every day?
All right, so I have actually a question I've never asked. Like anyone. This is a good. How many women don't wash their hands when they leave the bathroom?
Because I feel like
there's a lot of guys that
yeah.
don't. Not if they take a shit and like use the stall. I've only seen one person ever come out of the stall after pooping and just straight
I've
leave.
seen people do that.
I've seen one ever because it scarred me because I was like, oh my God. It was during the pandemic too. It was like 2021. Yeah. Guy walked right out of the stall at the door. I was like, I am going to make sure I stay away from this guy in every service he touches. But a lot of guys will pee and leave.
The only time I've ever seen that was at like festivals, like music festivals.
Yeah, or like bars. Like I feel like 25% of guys in bars are washing their hands.
At bars, women wash their hands. It's just like at festivals because it's like
it's so nasty and
it's so nasty.
Yeah.
It's so
debatably
disgusting.
Dirtier to like touch all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the like music festivals. But I don't think I've ever seen a woman leave a restroom without washing her hands, and checking her face and checking her hair and like
Okay, good. Because I've always just hoped that it's just a guy thing.
Yeah.
And I guess like if you think about it too, like
Oh,
modern.
in summer camp. Summer camp, I remember. And I
That's
never
for your kids also, right?
I never
Yeah.
returned to that summer camp. I was like, Mom, the girls there don't wash their hands. She's like, you're never going back.
That's fine. She reasonable.
Yeah. I guess technology's improved. I guess theoretically, right? Like if you walk into a bathroom and let's just think about this really niche scenario. It's like a pushed open door. You use your shoulder. If you're a guy, you walk up to an automatic flushing urinal and you just unzip your pants and pee, zip it back up, and then it has one of those like pull things to open the door. Is it cleaner to not wash your hands because you didn't touch anything in the bathroom?
Because when you're washing
everything was
your
automatic.
hands, it's not just the bathroom stuff. It's like a good opportunity to
To,
clean your hands from just like
from general dirt, right?
Yeah.
That's what I
have
think too.
difficulty
Yeah.
with the the faucets where you have to like.
Oh, the automatic faucets never work. I joke that I'm a vampire.
No,
because, like,
there's like 4 of them, and it's like I'll have to like try out all 4
Yeah.
before like one works.
like, oh, this soap dispenser automatic works over here, but the sink doesn't, so I have to go over here, and this one doesn't.
Right,
I have to.
right.
It's like just shuffle. It's like
Yeah.
so annoying.
Because it's always like way higher or like way further in than
Yeah.
you think. And you have to like find that sweet spot, and it's like where
So,
no
let me, like, blast my
rational
wrist.
human person, yeah.
And I'm so bad
Put
with
it in.
technology. I always think that it's my fault that the sink isn't working. Like the
No,
sink
it's not.
hates me.
No. Well, it's got the little camera in there, and there's the guy in the control center being like, hey, he's falling asleep at the wheel and not. Just kidding.
No, but besides summer camp and music festivals, I've never seen a woman exit a restroom without washing her hands.
Okay,
Like,
good.
never once in my entire life.
This makes
I
me feel
figured it was a
good.
male thing, yeah.
Yeah, this makes me feel good because there's a lot of guys that don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who's
I'd
turning
say
around?
most of them.
You would say most?
I would say most.
I think
But
it depends
feel
where you
But I
are.
see mostly at like high school, so.
Yeah, high school I would say not like half the kids wash their hands, but now in the real world when I'm out, like it's
Okay,
way
so
less.
I'm going to get a little bit inappropriate and gross right now.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
So, why that really bothers me, what you're saying, and why I've never wanted or enjoyed this type of sexual experience where men want to put their fingers inside of my body. I'm like, are your nails clean? Have you had a manicure recently? Like, when was the last time you washed your hands? Like,
Yeah.
no.
That is totally valid. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I personally don't find that like physically pleasurable.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm just thinking about like, does he have a hangnail? Am I gonna get a nail stuck up in there? Like,
Yeah, or like this scratching, like you.
yeah,
that's
I'm
gross.
like, no. So my advice to my daughters would be do not allow for that.
Just imagine like the grossest, like construction worker hand, like
Yeah, exactly.
Just,
And it's so surprising to me that men think that women enjoy that because we don't. We don't. Or at least I don't.
yeah.
I just speaking for myself, but I've never met a woman who's like, "Oh, that's what I really like." Like, not. I'm old. I've been on this planet a long time. Not a single woman has ever been like, "That's what I'm into." Yeah, it's like just keep it on the outside.
That's fair.
Yeah. Like
Before
at least
you're
your
like, yeah.
hands. Like
Yeah.
like the private
Wash your hands before you touch me.
and clip your nails. Because even if
I'm
you
on
wash
this
your
one.
hands, you could have dirt underneath your nails.
Yeah,
and
it's
your nails
true.
could like break off. It's like just
it's true.
don't do that. Why does anyone do that?
Yeah.
It's like, do you remember in the old days, like this is before my time, so definitely before your time and your time. People used to do this thing called 69.
I think they still do it. I think they still do it.
That's still a
good, I
thing.
guess.
I was like, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of. Like, who would want that? That is horrific. It's like you're trying to pleasure and be pleasured at the same time. Like,
stimulating.
how does that
Yeah, there's a
work?
lot going on.
Like, that's just...
You gotta be the same height too.
Yeah.
Because one of you shorter,
It all
then
just
it's not gonna
sounds
work. You know?
disgusting to me. I've never once in my life done that, and I have no desire to ever.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
why? Like, why not just go one at a time?
Yeah. Too much at once. Everyone needs to calm down, settle down.
Right.